Hi there, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. Bob, it is raining. I'm Kiana Lewis, by the way, but Bob, it's finally raining where you are.
Yeah, it is. Remember, we told you about 15 minutes ago, wind started to pick up and the sky's getting a little dark. We know the squall's going to come through, and right on cue, here it is. And here we are. We're in the northern section of Charleston right now. We're in the Wando River area, one of the boat launches right here. And you can still see right here the bridge behind me, but it's darker behind it. And you can see it's a little shaded with the rain coming in. Like I said, this is kind of just one of the weaker squalls that we've seen so far since we've been here. The one when we first got here at noon trying to set up, I mean, it was a deluge. And they're building an ark right over there. I mean, it was one of those kind of rains. Now it's starting to loosen up just a bit. We've got some drier air coming in. But it does appear that we're going to see this to be the cycle for the next 6 to 12 hours. Rain in and rain out. So if you're not in it, it's going to be dry and it's going to be sunny in some spots. And that's going to bake up the ground a little bit, makes it more unstable. With that constant flow of wind off the water, thanks to Debby, it's going to be super saturated, at least the atmosphere from the ground all the way up. We've got rainfall rates that could exceed 2 inches per hour, especially in the northern part of those rain bands. That's going on. And we had that set up shop over here just last night. So we've seen plenty of rain about 10 miles from here, especially in the town of Hooger. We're talking about 10 miles north of where I'm standing right here. Picked up a good 12 to 14 inches of rain, depending on what gauge you're looking at. And the water level rises got up there pretty good, especially last night around the French Quarter Creek. This place does flood out often, but this is one of the worst hit areas that we're watching. And we were talking to one of the local guys that lives there, he and his wife. They did evacuate, but we saw the water rise up there about a foot in 6 hours, so he knew it was time to go. Here's what Gene had to say.
We've had this done before, so we're sort of waiting for it to recede. And to be honest with you, like you say, you can see the grass. I probably don't have any water in the house right now. I'm not sure.
That's good.
I could walk down there, but I'm going to wait a little while, maybe until the water stops, the rain stops, and hopefully it won't come up anymore. I mean, it looks promising, but we're not sure how much more rain we're going to get this afternoon. So most of the damages come from the wave action with the vehicles coming up and down the road. That's why the Berkeley County officer, I asked him if he would just sort of limit the people who come in and out of here if they lived here, because we've had people sightseeing that come in and out, just driving in and out, and it causes a lot more damage.
That's one of the problems, right? People want to go see the flooding itself, and it causes it's a car wake in those wave action areas. They take down his fence. Is what they did the last time they flooded like this. So the rain has been prolific. It's been torrential here for several days. Now everything is marching on up to the north a little bit farther. So as we see landfall come in, there's going to be a clear, dirty side of the storm. That's the northeast quadrant. We're not going to be in it for Charleston. It doesn't look like it at this point. We're getting the wraparound feeding coming in for sure. But the most active stuff is going to be along the immediate coastline from the Grand Strand of Myrtle Beach up to Carolina Beach, which is right by Wrightsville, North Carolina.